Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Fewer options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, "I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet. You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done." Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Inside, they have Finney Smith and McGee. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for New Orleans, McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Larry Nance is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. Here's Murphy. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jones against Doncic. Here's McGee. Shot clock at 5. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's New Orleans now. And just about a minute into this first quarter, Valanciunas sets a screen. Shot's good by McCollum.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Doncic coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Here's McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
No good on that one. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
And he's good on the second.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Now here's Jones. He had 9 points in his last time out. McCollum against Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Here's Nance. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Dinwiddie outside. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Now here's McCollum. Last game he had 28 points. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Doncic. McGee, a screen on Jones. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Jones. Doncic passes to McGee. And here's Finney Smith. The 3 is up. Valanciunas with a rebound. McCollum against Dinwiddie. Now here's Valanciunas. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Here's Doncic. McGee, a screen on Jones. Doncic passes to McGee. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Doncic. Down low. Here's McGee. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McGee's got 5 points.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Here's McCollum. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Valanciunas. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And here's Doncic. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Got a piece of it. McGee, a screen on McCollum. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here's McCollum. High post, Valanciunas. Working on McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
And he makes the first. It's both from the stripe. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Murphy. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. McGee, a screen on Jones. Doncic passes to McGee. And that one's good. McGee's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over McGee. Great D that time from McGee.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Third and fewest turnovers per game. And when you take a look at them defensively, they finished in the top half in the league in opponent field goal percentage. They really made an effort to try to make things difficult for their opponents at all times.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Back to Jones. Here's Nance. It's deflected. Finney-Smith with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From deep, here's Doncic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. McCollum on the left side. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
What a trick. CJ, he's showing off now.
And Dallas calls time here. Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
The Pelicans trail. Now Graham. Nance with a screen on Doncic. Graham, the pass to Nance.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in for Dinwiddie. Good on both. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Doncic finds Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Devontae Graham. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
That free throw, no good.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
He does not get the second one. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Jones with the block. Pass to Graham. Here's Alvarado. Nance with a screen on Doncic. To the paint. And Nance with the slam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
The Mavericks trailing. It's stolen by Nance. Oh, they get a hand on it. Inside. Here's Graham. That shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Doncic. Back to Kleba. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Larry Nance picks one up. First free throw is good. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Jones. Pass to Nance. Outside Jones. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Mavericks have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. To the middle. Here's Kleba. It's tipped. Here's Alvarado. He's checked by Kleba. And it's Alvarado missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Doncic left side. Doncic is doubled. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Graham. Here's Alvarado. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Graham, that's good.
Well, that time Graham picked the right play at the right time, getting himself the room he needed to shoot.
And Dallas calls time here. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Dallas also making a switch. Woods checked in. Here's Wood. Doncic left side. Count it. Doncic has got 7.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. There's McCollum with the 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Wood inside. He's guarded by Nance. And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Alvarado. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Wood with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Bullock. Here's Wood. The second effort, and he lays it in. Wood's got his second basket of the game.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Wood passes to Doncic. There's the triple. That one is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Jones. Now here's Hernan Gomez. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. New Orleans making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Nance, and it's Murphy in for Jones. Green's checked in for the Mavericks.
We got this.
Both good from the line that time. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Doncic. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Hayes up top. Pass to Alvarado. Jacks up a 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Tim Hardaway, Josh Green out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now here's Wood. He had 25 points in his last game.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Dinwiddie against Graham. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Graham, that's good. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Graham's confidence in the jump shot, really obvious there. He didn't doubt that look for a second.
Wood, a screen on McCollum. Hardaway with it. Hayes picks him up. And the basket by Wood. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Graham, the pass to Hayes.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Graham. With the teardrop. Mavericks with a rebound. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Wood. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Over Hardaway. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 7 points.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Graham against Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Kleba, screen on Graham. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. McCollum outside. Deflected. And here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. For 3, Hardaway. Murphy pulls it in. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Unloads, gets some space and parries the jumper. He's got 7.
And neither side willing to give an inch. This game has gone back and forth.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight, neck and neck down the stretch.
And the basket by Wood.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
The Pelicans have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Hardaway. Kleba passes to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Here's Wood. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
That's good from Wood. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
So it's the Mavericks now. Dinwiddie with it. 15 in his last outing. And they're pushing it up. Here's McCollum, another score, his 5th make out of 10 tries.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Murphy, and Alvarado's subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And Dallas with a change here, too. Finney Smith checked in for Green. And the Mavericks with possession here. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Here's Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For New Orleans, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. To the right side. Graham against Hardaway. Graham, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Dangerous in the pick and roll. Graham making the smart decision right there and dishing the ball off.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney Smith. Wood inside. He's against Hayes. Wood misses. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Jones, the pass to Hayes. Hernan Gomez with it. Kleba with a steal. Outside Finney Smith. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Graham. Here's Alvarado. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Hardaway. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Jones. Here's Alvarado. Clock at 6. To the inside. Hernan Gomez takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Hernan Gomez has got 6. Now Dinwiddie. It's a 4-point ball game. Here's Wood. Fires the 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Pass to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Hayes with a screen on Dinwiddie. And another basket for New Orleans.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Graham from the high post. Here's Hernan Gomez. Finney Smith pulls it in. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Dinwiddie finds Kleba. Back to Dinwiddie. Wood with it. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
You know, Wood is playing with a lot of heart on offense, going on the attack and finding the shot he wants time and time again.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Nance comes in for Hayes. Murphy, he's checked in for Graham. And it's McCollum in for Alvarado. Pass to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
And even with good defense on him, Valanciunas is still a threat to score, especially when he's got deep positioning.
McGee, a screen on Jones. To the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
New Orleans in the lead. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Dinwiddie. McCollum's shot is off. McCollum with a steal. It's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. And Doncic hammers it home.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And New Orleans shooting at about 44% so far. Now here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. And McCollum slams it in. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Jones against Doncic. The 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
McCollum, the pass to Nance. Now Valanciunas. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Bullock on the wing. Puts up a 3. Pelicans cleared away.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Nance, the pass to Jones. Back to Nance. McCollum against Doncic. Outside Jones. No good on the 3. The Mavericks leading.
And you know what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Good D by Doncic. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Pelicans shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on JaVale McGee.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold. and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in. And he makes both free throws. 41 seconds left to play in the half. Doncic outside. And there's a pick from the high post. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. Buries it down low. McCollum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Doncic against Jones. 2 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And he drops the first.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And I'm sure folks at home are looking at that schedule and thinking about making some friendly wagers. What about you, big fella?
Not me, Ernie. I'm smart with my money. I only invest in safe bets.
Like pizza.
Hey, don't laugh, Kenny. People always need pizza.
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They've taken care of the ball. They're making smart decisions. This is exactly the kind of game they were hoping to play.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be pleased. Great discipline, very unselfish. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Larry Nance. And it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. McGee with a steal. Pass to Doncic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 19 points.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
McCollum drives in. Got it.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Doncic against Jones. Takes a 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Nance has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McCollum. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Now here's Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Finney-Smith with it. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Finney-Smith's got 5 points.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
And here's McCollum. 19 points in the game. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Doncic. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Valanciunas. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Jones with the block. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Bullock. Valanciunas covering. And stolen by Jones. Down low. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Murphy. 7 points in the game. Jones with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. Here's Nance. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Now here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. And we have to take another look at that block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
On defense, the Pelicans. They trail by 6. McGee, a screen on McCollum. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
McCollum, the pass to Jones. Looking to get it going. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Graham.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. McGee, a screen on Jones. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Jones.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Graham.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Now McCollum, 21 points in the game. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 23.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 21. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. McCollum, the pass to Jones. Valanciunas with it. Over McGee. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic on the wing. Tipped away. And here's McCollum. 23 points in the game. Nance with a screen on Dinwiddie. McCollum into the lane. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. Nance has got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Over Jones. Jones with the block. Pass to Murphy. Now McCollum. This for the tie. Called in by McGee.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Now Finney-Smith, defended by Jones. Here's Bullock. Drills it from deep. Bullock's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for McCollum. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christian Wood comes in for Finney-Smith. Alvarado. Up top, Valanciunas. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul for Finney Smith. He's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A. And what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Alvarado. And here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Outside Grant. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Maybe not the most consistent three-point shooter. Graham certainly does have deep range, though.
Doncic against Graham. Shot blocked. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Valanciunas. Drained it for 2 points. Valanciunas has got 11. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
They get the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Kleber. They need this. Got a piece of it.
And you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Here's Alvarado, guarded by Doncic. Here's Valanciunas. Nails the baby hook. And now a 4-point New Orleans lead. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And the Mavericks call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in. New Orleans on D. They lead by 4. Doncic outside. Wood with the screen. Doncic passes to Wood. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Wood's got 20 points.
And, you know, that's a shot Wood can hit. The defense can't give him room to take it.
Back to Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Fires the 3. Bullock puts it in. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
New Orleans is shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Alvarado. Nance with a screen on Doncic. Back to Nance. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Christian Wood picks one up.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Graham. Doncic with it. Give him 23. From downtown, another three for Dallas.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
McCollum's shot is off. Dallas has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Kleber finds Doncic. Wood with the screen for the lead. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Murphy. Hernan Gomez on the wing. He's checked by Kleber. Dallas has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Nance against Doncic. Spins. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nance, the pass to McCollum. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Green. Back to Hardaway. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Finney-Smith checked in for Green.
Mind the lane. One shot.
I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
McCollum, the pass to Hayes. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Kleber with a steal. Here's Wood. It's good. Wood's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
20 seconds left in the third quarter here. McCollum against Hardaway. Now McCollum. Give him 23. Tries to snap the cold streak. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Tim Hardaway.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And McCollum, no good on that one. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Christian Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Hardaway's shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Alvarado. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his third foul so far. And here are the Pelicans now. 8-point game.
Well, excellent coverage that time by Wood. His length and speed make him hard to get around.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Alvarado. Here's Hayes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie outside. Wood. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Knocked away. And he banks in the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Alvarado. There's the drive. Back to McCollum from behind the arc. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way. Outside, Finney Smith. Dinwiddie finds Wood. Launches a 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's McCollum penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 27 points.
Yeah, just great initiative from McCollum. He welcomes any scoring opportunity the defense gives him.
Pass to Wood. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. On target from range.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Here's Hayes. And there's the rejection. Outside, Finney Smith. Kleber, left side. Six on the shot clock. Dinwiddie left side. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And now an 11-point Dallas lead.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
New Orleans calls timeout. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Graham, the pass to Jones. There's the three. The shot no good, and it's Dallas the other way. Up top, Dinwiddie. The three is up. Drops in the three. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Graham. Here's Alvarado. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Graham. To stop the run, buries the jump shot.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Kleber outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Hayes. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jones sets the screen. Here's Graham. It's rebounded by Kleber. Kleber's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. That one rolls around and rims out. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Graham. Pass to Jones. Here's Nance. Defended by Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Pelicans cleared away. Nance has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Graham. Lets it go from deep. And the Pelicans miss again. The Mavericks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Nice D from Valanciunas. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Valanciunas. Over Finney-Smith. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Valanciunas has got 9 points now in the second half.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range. Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Back to Graham. Fires, top of the key. He shoots again. And Valanciunas with the lay-in. Valanciunas has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Ooh, poked away. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. Pass to Nance. Outside Jones. And here's Graham. Over Hardaway. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Dinwiddie outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. C.J. McCollum comes in for Alvarado. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Hardaway. Wood hits them both. And the Pelicans with possession here. A 12-point game. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. McCollum with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Fires for 3. Finney Smith's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Dinwiddie against McCollum. Outside Jones. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And here's Doncic. Here's Wood. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Wood's got 33 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Nance with a screen on Dinwiddie. McCollum's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Pass to Finney Smith. McCollum with a steal. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Finney Smith. Dallas has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Wood left side. Back to Bullock. Lets the 3 fly. Nance pulls down the board. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Murphy's shot is good. Doncic with it. Dinwiddie outside. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Dinwiddie's got 7 points here in the quarter. New Orleans now, time running out. McCollum with it, guarded now by Finney Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Mavericks shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. Jones misses. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And Wood with the stuff.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. McCollum against Dinwiddie. Nance with a screen on Dinwiddie. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere.
Jones against Doncic. Wood, a screen on Jones. Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
McCollum's shot is off. So it's the Mavericks now. Inside, here's Finney Smith. No good with a layup. Well, New Orleans shooting the ball at 48% so far.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. It's going to be a good victory for the Mavericks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against New Orleans.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Luka Doncic.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Valanciunas. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Doncic against Jones. Doncic outside. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching, and we'll see you next time.